In the heart of central Norway lies a remote, sparsely populated valley that holds a profound and enduring mystery. This is the Hessdalen Valley, a place where the sky itself seems to perform, putting on a light show that has baffled scientists and observers for decades. The phenomenon, known as the Hessdalen Lights, consists of unexplained luminous orbs that appear in the sky, day and night. These are not mere flickers of distant light. They are dynamic, vibrant, and seemingly intelligent entities of unknown origin. While local folklore contains tales of strange lights dating back over a century, the modern chapter of the Hessdalen mystery began in the winter of 1981. Suddenly, the frequency of sightings skyrocketed, transforming the valley from a quiet backwater into a global hub for ufology and scientific inquiry. Between December 1981 and the summer of 1984, residents and visitors reported an astonishing number of events. At the peak of this flap, there were as many as 15 to 20 documented sightings per week. The lights appeared in various forms, colors, and behaviors, adding layers to their enigmatic nature. Some were brilliant, white or yellow fireballs, hanging silently in the cold, still air. Others were red orbs that pulsed with a slow, rhythmic beat against the backdrop of the dark mountains. These silent sentinels could remain stationary for periods extending up to 2 hours, defying conventional explanations. Then, without warning, a hovering light might streak across the valley at an impossible speed. Witnesses also described lights that swayed gently back and forth, as if suspended on an invisible pendulum. Flashing displays of intense blue and white light were also a common feature of the sightings. Even more bizarre were the daytime sightings, where observers reported seeing objects with a distinct, metallic sheen. Some accounts spoke of the lights demonstrating a form of consciousness or intelligence. A single orb might suddenly split into several smaller lights, which would dance and maneuver independently. After their aerial ballet, these smaller lights would then coalesce back into the original, single form. The sheer volume and strangeness of the sightings demanded a formal investigation. In 1983, UFO Norge and UFO Sverige, two Scandinavian UFO research organizations, joined forces. They launched Project Hessdalen, an ambitious endeavor to study the phenomenon using scientific instrumentation. The project brought together engineers, physicists, and astronomers, all determined to crack the code of the lights. Their fieldwork during the peak activity in the mid-1980s yielded a wealth of data. They managed to capture the lights on film, photograph their spectral properties, and track them on radar. Radar readings were particularly perplexing, often showing a target where no visible object could be seen. Since that initial flurry of activity, the frequency of the lights has waned but not disappeared. Sightings have stabilized to a more modest 10 to 20 occurrences per year. This ongoing, albeit reduced, activity has kept the scientific community engaged and the mystery alive. Despite decades of research, no single, conclusive explanation has emerged for the Hessdalen Lights. Instead, a number of compelling, and sometimes competing, scientific hypotheses have been proposed. One of the earliest theories centers on the geology of the valley itself. The rock formations in Hessdalen are unusually rich in quartz crystals. This has led to the piezoelectricity hypothesis, a fascinating intersection of geology and physics. The theory suggests that immense mechanical stress on these subterranean quartz deposits could generate a powerful electrical charge. This naturally generated electricity could then ionize the air in the valley, causing it to glow. Another leading hypothesis involves a state of matter known as plasma. Often called the fourth state of matter. Plasma is an ionized gas capable of conducting electricity and emitting light. The dusty plasma theory proposes that the lights are macroscopic clusters of charged dust particles and ions. This ionization could be triggered by the decay of radon gas, which is naturally present in the valley's atmosphere. The soil in Hessdalen contains deposits of uranium and thorium, which decay into radon. As radon decays, it emits alpha particles that can strip electrons from air and dust, creating a plasma. In 2004, this theory gained support when researchers detected higher than normal levels of radioactivity on rocks near a light sighting. Computer simulations have even shown that these dusty plasmas can form complex helical structures. This remarkably mirrors some of the more unusual shapes reported by witnesses in Hessdalen. A more recent and elegant model casts the entire valley in the role of a giant natural battery. This geological battery hypothesis points to the different types of rock on either side of the valley. One side of the valley is rich in iron, while the other is rich in copper and zinc. The Hessdalen River, which flows through the valley, contains acidic, sulfurous water. This water acts as an electrolyte, bridging the gap between the two different metallic rock beds. This setup could create a significant electrical potential, generating a current that flows up into the atmosphere. This current would then ionize pockets of air and dust, causing them to light up as the Hessdalen Lights. Yet another theory suggests a form of combustion is responsible for the phenomenon. This idea focuses on the combustion of airborne dust containing specific reactive elements. The valley is known to have significant deposits of the element scandium. The theory posits that clouds of this dust could be ignited by an electrical discharge, like a small lightning strike. This rapid combustion would produce a brief, brilliant flash of light, consistent with some sightings. Of course, alongside these scientific explanations, the UFO theory has always loomed large. For many, the seemingly intelligent and controlled behavior of the lights points to an extraterrestrial origin. Proponents of the UFO hypothesis argue that no natural phenomenon can account for the complex maneuvers. The ability to hover silently for hours and then accelerate to hypersonic speeds is a hallmark of classic UFO reports. The radar data showing invisible targets only adds fuel to this speculative fire. The fact that Project Hessdalen was initiated by UFO organizations underscores this enduring possibility. Skeptics, however, are quick to point out that many sightings can be explained by mundane sources. Misidentification of aircraft, satellites, planets, and even bright stars is common in such cases. Atmospheric conditions, such as temperature inversions, can also create optical illusions that distort distant lights. Researchers at Project Hessdalen themselves have successfully identified a portion of sightings as known phenomena. Yet, a significant percentage of the most well-documented cases remain stubbornly unexplained. These are the sightings that have been observed by multiple witnesses and captured by scientific instruments. It is possible that there is no single answer to the Hessdalen puzzle. The term Hessdalen Lights may be a catch-all for a variety of different phenomena. Some lights might be geological batteries, while others are dusty plasmas or something else entirely. The mystery has had a profound impact on the valley and its residents. The establishment of a permanent, automated research station has turned the valley into a natural laboratory. This station continues to monitor the skies 24/7, feeding data to scientists around the world. Tourism has also become a part of the local economy, with visitors hoping to catch a glimpse of the lights. The Hessdalen Lights serve as a powerful and humbling reminder of the unknown. They represent a frontier of scientific knowledge, a place where our understanding of the world is still incomplete. Are they a rare and beautiful natural phenomenon, a window into new physics? Or are they evidence of something beyond our current comprehension, a message from the stars? For now, the lights continue to dance in the Norwegian sky, keeping their secrets close. The valley's unique geological makeup is a critical piece of the puzzle. Scientists have noted the valley forms a natural basin, which could trap atmospheric phenomena. The presence of a significant magnetic anomaly in the area has also been documented. This anomaly could potentially interact with charged particles in the atmosphere. The cold, dry air of the Norwegian winter may provide the perfect conditions for the lights to form. Some researchers have tried to replicate the phenomenon in a laboratory setting. These experiments have successfully created small, short-lived plasma orbs under specific conditions. However, scaling these results up to the size and duration of the Hessdalen Lights remains a major challenge. The spectral analysis of the lights has yielded intriguing but inconclusive results. The spectrum does not perfectly match any known natural or artificial light source. This spectral ambiguity deepens the mystery rather than solving it. Some reports include descriptions of a low humming or buzzing sound accompanying the lights. This auditory component suggests a physical process that is powerful enough to vibrate the air. There have also been anecdotal reports of electromagnetic interference during sightings. Car engines have reportedly stalled, and radios have filled with static as the lights passed overhead. These effects point towards a strong, localized electromagnetic field being generated by the phenomenon. The international scientific community remains divided on the primary cause. Italian researchers have been particularly active in promoting the geological battery model. Norwegian scientists, meanwhile, have often focused on the plasma and radon decay theories. This diversity of opinion highlights the complexity of the data that has been collected. Each theory seems to explain some aspects of the phenomenon, but none can explain all of them. The light's apparent ability to react to human presence is another baffling element. Some observers claim the lights have changed their behavior when targeted by lasers or lights. This has led to speculation about some form of rudimentary awareness or responsiveness. Skeptics attribute this to confirmation bias, where observers interpret random movements as intentional reactions. The debate between natural phenomena and extraterrestrial intelligence continues to define the Hessdalen story. The lack of any physical evidence, such as wreckage or artifacts, weighs against the UFO theory. Proponents argue that an advanced intelligence would be unlikely to leave such crude evidence behind. Mystery has been the subject of numerous documentaries and television shows over the years. Each new production introduces the phenomenon to a new generation of curious minds. The internet has allowed for the rapid dissemination of new sightings and theories. Citizen science has become an important part of the ongoing research effort. Webcams now provide a constant stream of the Hessdalen sky, accessible to anyone with an internet connection. This continuous observation increases the chances of capturing a high-quality event. The story of Hessdalen is a testament to the power of human curiosity. It shows our innate desire to understand the world around us, especially its deepest mysteries. The valley itself has become a character in this ongoing drama. Its unique combination of geology, atmosphere, and isolation makes it a natural stage for the extraordinary. Perhaps one day, a definitive answer will be found, and the mystery will be solved. A new scientific principle might be discovered, or a known one applied in a novel way. Maybe a piece of incontrovertible evidence will finally prove or disprove the extraterrestrial hypothesis. Until that day comes, the Hessdalen Lights will continue to inspire wonder and debate. They remain a luminous, silent question mark hanging in the cold Norwegian air. The initial 1980s research team faced extreme weather conditions during their fieldwork. Their dedication laid the essential groundwork for all future studies of the phenomenon. Some theories have proposed that the lights are related to ball lightning. However, the longevity and controlled movement of the Hessdalen Lights differ from typical ball lightning reports. The local community has largely grown accustomed to the strange celestial visitors. For many, the lights are simply a part of the unique character of their home. The phenomenon has been studied by universities and research institutes from across Europe. This international collaboration has brought a wide range of expertise to bear on the problem. Despite the high-tech equipment, some of the most compelling evidence comes from simple eyewitness testimony. The human element of the story, the personal encounters with the unknown, remains central to its appeal. The mystery of the Hessdalen Lights is a perfect blend of science, folklore, and the unexplained. It challenges our perceptions of reality and the limits of our scientific understanding. Each new sighting adds another small piece to an ever-expanding and deeply fascinating puzzle.